Alrighty. Well, it has actually been quite some time since I've actually done a milestone video guide. I think the last one we did was like chapter 4, season 3, 4, something like that. Because they changed the milestones a long time ago, a few seasons back, and it just really wasn't worth doing milestone guides on challenges that were just super easy. But they did change them back, and there's definitely a great way to grind milestones out this season. And I have a few tips and tricks for you guys, so you know, just stay here. I just want to talk about real quick. So I probably might do some weekly guides for the challenges, because it seems like some of the challenges are, you know, it's a new map. I feel like doing guides on that will be a little bit easier whenever, you know, it's a new map, of course. So let me know if you want that down in the comments. Otherwise, yeah, I think we should just jump right into it, because there's nothing really to, like, you know, sugarcoat or anything. So I have my handy dandy list right in front of me. You guys actually can't see it, but I'm using it. So so the first thing we're going to talk about is all the stuff that I've got done. So the damage opponents and eliminate enemy players. This one's pretty self-explanatory. The best way to do it is just go into solo squads, or if you're doing bot lobbies, go in and just do squads and eliminate those enemy players that are nearby. Now, they did change the bots, the way they land. They land a little late, so you can actually get a weapon and then shoot them out of the sky before they land, so it's easier to see. So that's a little helpful tip right there. And then on top of that, you just eliminate enemy players. Now, for damage opponents, this one is actually smart. All you have to do whenever you knock someone is you make sure you eliminate them first before killing their teammate, because whenever you eliminate them, that's extra damage that you get towards that milestone. So I haven't actually finished this one yet, but I am close to done. As you can see, it's been like 3 days of the season. I'm almost done with most of these, so yeah, bear with me. And then of course, like I said, eliminating enemy players, just shoot them. Also, snipers is a really great way to eliminate players, because I think a legendary one does like 310 to the head, and then if you knock one and then you eliminate and shoot them in the head, they do more damage, of course. So that's also a great way. Make sure you get like high rarity weapons, because they do more damage. So yeah. And then make sure you aim for the head. That's also something really important for damage opponents. Otherwise, that's pretty much it for damage. Let's move on to movement. Movement is actually pretty fun this season. There's a train that moves around the map, so travel distance is actually really easy to do. All you can do is the medkit train method, which I actually created. All you have to do is land on the train and actually just search the crates that are there. You get medkits from them, and you can just go in a circle until the circle closes, and you will get storm sickness at some point. But whenever storm sickness is kicked in, it like by the time that is, it's like final circle, so you should be able to survive a very long time in circle. Otherwise, yeah, it's pretty easy. A full rotation is 5,000 meters, and you can get probably around 2 full rotations if you get lucky with the circle. About 1.5 rotation if you're not so lucky. So a really great way. You can get around like 5,000 to 10,000. I got lucky one game and got like 15,000, so you know, up to you. And now that's a total of I think 200,000, which is actually pretty easy. You know, you could do like 20 games of the method that I'm telling, and then you could finish it easily. And then next up, we have Outlast players survive storm circles. This one's pretty much the same thing. Survive storm circles, you can do the train method with a med kit, because you can survive for a very long time, or you can just play the game normally and survive those storm circles. Make sure whenever it's the last player alive, try to keep it as live, try to keep the bot alive as long as possible, because the extra storm circles count. And then Outlast players, this one's 10,000, which is kind of abnormally high, but you can actually just finish this, just play the game normally. You'll passively do this one. There's no really good way to grind this one. Otherwise, yeah, let's move on to the miscellaneous challenges, because these are very interesting. So the first one up is actually complete match quest. This is a new thing in the game. Basically, instead of daily challenges, you actually get match quest, which gives you a option of 3 challenges when the game begins, and you get to choose which one. Now they vary from like destroy builds out of wood, or eliminate any player with a certain weapon, stuff like that. And it's pretty easy. You try to look at them and choose the easiest one, and then do that, and then you're done with that. It's pretty much it. You get 1 per game, which is kind of iffy, but yeah, kind of sucks. But you need to get 120, so you actually need to play 120 games. Yeah, so that one you can't really grind out, but as you can see, I'm already on 30, so I played probably around like 35 games. Sometimes I forget to do them, but make sure you do these, because it actually gives you a bonus of 5,000 XP every single time you complete one. So that's easy XP right there. that is like a 12th of a level, or yeah, I think 12th of a level, or like a 14th of a level, which might not seem like a lot, but 5,000 XP is a lot, so make sure you do that. Otherwise, next up is Thank the Bus Driver. Thank the Bus Driver is actually pretty easy. Not really, actually. I'm lying. It's pretty much the same thing. All you have to do is go in games, thanks the Bus Driver, play the game out, and bam. Now, there is a way to grind this very easily. You can actually go in a game, complete your match quest, make sure you thank the Bus Driver, and you can complete the match quest in the Bus Driver at the same time, because you're going in and out of games, thanking the Bus Driver and doing the match quest. So you can go in, do those, and then leave the game, so you don't have to complete the entire game. But I'd recommend doing that after you complete like damage opponents and eliminate opponents and stuff like that, because those are a little bit more easier to do rather than going in and out of games, because load time is a factor whenever it comes to this. And then next up, we actually have, oh, actually, I do want to mention something for Thank the Bus Driver. It is faster for Team Rumble games, but I don't recommend doing Team Rumble because I just don't like, it's not a great way. Like maybe for damaged opponents is it good, but otherwise, like I don't recommend Team Rumble unless if you're trying to Thank the Bus Driver, because the queue times are a little bit faster and going in and out of games is a little bit faster. Otherwise, next up, we actually have collect bars. This was actually very easy. Collect bars. This was one of the very first ones I finished. My method was actually vaults. You can get a decent amount of gold in vaults. And basically, you just open a vault up at any POI or any of the train stations, because there's vaults there. And you just destroy all the gold, because I think the round there's around 500 gold, maybe a little less. I don't know the exact number, but you can open up a vault, get the gold, and that's a great way to collect gold. And then next up, we actually have eliminations. So you can eliminate an opponent. You get 15 gold per elimination. So 15 takes about, you know, about like 7, I think, if my math is correct, 7 or 8 opponents to actually get 100, which kind of sucks. It used to be 30, but I guess they lowered it. But the vault method is probably the best way. Open a vault up and do it that way, and then you should be it should be a pretty fast method to do that. Also, bounty boards gives you 100 gold every single time you complete one. There's bounty boards across the map, and you know, just always do bounty boards. I mean, this was kind of a common thing that I did back in like chapter 3, I think. I just always did bounty boards because it was a milestone. So yeah, otherwise, the final and last thing that we're going to talk about today is acquire Accolades. Now, Accolades is actually a very interesting thing. If you guys don't know what Accolades are, they're basically challenges within the game that you do. So like if you land first on the island, you get a bonus of 100 XP, and then that's an accolade. Now, there's a list of accolades. I'll put the link down in the description because there's a crap ton, and like showing all of them wouldn't be like a great time for you guys. But first of them is like first landing, first player in the match to touch the ground, smash and grab, first player in the match to touch the ground. And then we also have a fast talker, first player in the match to talk with a Fortnite character, adventure buddies, first player in the match to hire a character. So like different things like this are accolades. If you guys want a full video on them and listing every single one of them, I can, because there's a lot. So, you know, but my recommendation is actually getting a sniper, because if you do sniper damage in sniper eliminations in X amount of eliminations, you actually get a lot of accolades. I think I got about like 20 to like 50 per game if you just, you know, play and like use different weapons, get eliminations, destroy stuff, you know what I mean? So if you play the game and you know like what you need to do, you'll passively do this one. So don't stress about accolades. If you want a whole different video on every single one, I can do that, but I'm not going to go into detail on like all 100 of them, because there's 100 of them, I think. So yeah, otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much it. The only last thing that I do want to talk about is augments. Augments are 4 per game, and they're not out yet. I believe by the time this video is posted, there will be or a little bit later, augments should be out. I don't know when they are, but they should be out by the time this is posted, if not later. So the best way to do this is, once again, go in the game and survive storm circles and just get all 4 augments. I don't know if re-rolling will count towards it, but you can also re-roll and then activate it. But we'll see, because I don't think re-rolling counts. You have to activate the augments. So, and I don't know if that glitch is where you can re-roll one and then choose it, and then it'll count as 2. So I don't know. I haven't tested it because I haven't had any augment interactions. Otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the best way to grind all the milestones. If you guys want any other tips and tricks on like grinding XP, I can definitely do it. I got some methods that I do. And if you're curious to see what level I am, I'm level 74. I'll probably be a level like 100 by either tomorrow or the day after, just depending on how much I play. Otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Remember, subscribe down below. I really appreciate it, everyone, all the new subscribers. It's really fun to be back whenever it comes to milestones and challenges, so it should be interesting. Otherwise, yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Use code Mattio in the item shop, Mattio. And yeah, remember, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.